I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. Uh, See, I didn't plan it. Hold on a second. Um, what we came across in the damn it! I thought this was going to be easier to ad lib. Wait, hold on a second. What we came across in the void was obviously unplanned. My sleeping in was not planned. And now we're here. You know, really, the rest of the Logan Paul apology really doesn't quite fit. I made a severe for my fans who are wait, what? For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. I don't deserve to be defended because I slept in. My goal with my content is always to entertain, to push boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world we live in, I share almost... Well, that's not true. I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to sleep in and miss streams or be a jerk. Like I said, I made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. Wait, what? Sorry. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better. I will be better. Thank you. Alright, rate my apology out of 10. Honestly, if I had to rate it myself, probably be like a 2. I don't think it was very good. Yeah, my bad. Hello, Poi, welcome. I had some, I had some serious problems getting to sleep last night. I did the thing where you basically, like, roll around in your bed for, like, an hour, and then you're like, well, I wasn't able to get to sleep, so I guess I'll, get up for a moment. Oh, my audio's, like, really loud. Alright. Yeah, so it's like, I guess I'll get up and I'll, like, do something, because there was, like, a thing in my, like, an idea in my brain, and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of, like, want to do that. So I got up and I actually did it. It didn't take that long. So I tried to go to sleep again after that. And then that, I suppose, was only successful after another hour of trying to get to sleep, and then now we're here. You know. I didn't do time zone conversion, so I didn't even know the stream was delayed. Yeah, we are delayed by about an hour. I am late by an hour, which is a bit of an oopsie. I was even planning for today to be a short stream because maybe I'm just like stressed or something. I have like a bunch of stuff I want to do, but also I've been thinking more about like content, I guess. And I'm like, man, I wish I could make better content. That's not just me live streaming because, you know. Yeah. I guess part of it is like, you know, some people say like, this is a hard thing to brain. Okay. So if I also haven't had my coffee, so you'll have to excuse me. Give me a moment. So if I say I want to make better content, I think usually the thing that people would go to is like, so you want like growth, right? And that's a thing that I've been talking about a little bit recently. But I think it's not like so linearly faceted, right? It's also kind of like, well, not just growth, but I just like want to make better stuff. You know what I mean? I kind of started with, oh yeah, let's just do live streaming. That's, you know, that's a thing. But I also just wish I could like make things that were cooler, right? I recognize that what I do is kind of like moderate amounts of like cool. I don't know. I just want to make better stuff from my, I guess, own expectations of wanting to do cooler stuff. I feel bad because like today's, again, short stream today probably. I don't think it's going to be too short, but it's probably going to be short. So anyways, let's since it's going to be short, let's just like hop into it. I need to like move my model back because this is the same source that has my normal. That is my normal model, so I need to like position myself correctly again. Oh. Yeah, surprisingly bigger number does not necessarily mean better person / content. Yeah, I think there's certainly like some amount of correlation. I get what you're saying, like people, you know, people who make stuff that's kind of like pretty whatever content that like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of ways to be like, oh, look at this content. This is content that for sure, like, will get views and, you know, clicks and whatever. And, like, that's someone who's, like, purely growth-oriented, right? Whereas I feel like I'm more of, like, a 50-50 or, like, a 60-40 on, like, as an artist brain type person, I feel like what I'm producing is not good enough and I want to make better stuff. And then 40% of me is like, well, if I make better stuff, I wonder if people would like that more. Right? Also, sorry, I forgot to put the timer. One moment. You know, it's really funny. I don't know how much I want to say this. But man, opening the timer every stream is like pretty annoying. But it's a good meme. It's just a meme that I have to like put effort into. Okay, there we go. And let's get the game on screen. Fade this out. Fade you in. Okay, I think that should be fine. I think Monhan is sometimes like quieter than normal, but I think it looks fine on my screen. Okay. So what we're doing today is we're farming. I was trying to farm for a particular weapon. By the way, Nargacuga pants. Pretty exceedingly high quality is the Nargacuga pants. Ugh. Yeah, we're farming for a longsword because I realized that in this generation we have the Nargacuga, and it's actually, or I'm assuming, I guess I'm not like super sure, but I'm assuming that the, Nargacuga weapons are pretty good because they have high affinity and moderately okay, like, raw. So what we're currently farming for is this. You might notice something, which is that I have 14 Narga razors and 16 Nargacuga pelts. And that's because I've hunted like 7 Nargacugas and haven't gotten Nargacuga marrow. So we are on Nargacuga number 8. We are on number 8. Excuse me. We are on number 8. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if the next like 2 hours is just me trying to get a stupid drop. It's like when I looked it up, it's like 7% from carve and like 13% from tail carve. And I don't know if those are weighted at all. So like I don't know. The point is we're hunting cat bats today, and that's basically what we're doing. Just cut out its spine. It can't be that hard. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised, boy. Hunter's just a little bit, you know... Hunter's a little bit like me. They're just a little space brain sometimes. That tastes surprisingly not as good as I thought it would be. I tried to use a caramel syrup to sweeten my coffee this morning. Apparently it did not really sweeten it. Oh, wait, why did you roar? Why would you do that? Oof. Oh. I just realized that that message didn't pop up in top chat for some reason. Weird. I can assure you, YouTube algorithm, that my that Poi is not a bot. How's it going for other folks? I slept in. Man, my throat is also not particularly clear, so speaking needs to warm up, I guess, or something. Maybe I should have also poured myself some water. Poured myself some water. Top chat also hides curse words and the like, so I wouldn't be surprised if it reacted to cut out its spine. That's fair. Maybe it's like kind of graphic. So it also hides things that are graphic. Whereas, like, you know, we're literally playing Monster Hunter. I think we understand that we're kind of like carving out parts of the monster after we kill them. Not that it's, like, particularly, like, graphic, you know what I mean? It's like they just kind of stick a knife into it and it gives you a thing. But yeah, I actually got another piece of art in this morning. And also I got another request approved that I was like, yo, let's go. Because some requests, like, sit there for a really long time. Which I honestly wasn't used to, because, like, most of the requests that I've done have been, like approved within the first little bit. but I'm like super excited. I'm super excited. I basically got it like ordered on an alt account. For like a more personal thing, but I was surprised because like on this account that I commission art for, like basically just go like, hey, can you make this thing, right? People have been pretty like fast on accepting commissions. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, I was just surprised that I'm like, okay, so instead of like drawing my VTuber, can I just like get something else drawn for like personal use that's just kind of for myself? And then it like didn't get accepted for like 3 weeks. I'm like, wait. Is it not interesting to this artist anymore because it's not a VTuber? Like, what? I don't know. But the thing that I was going to talk about is that I'm kind of sad because, like, basically every time I get a piece of artwork in, I get, like, an appeal as well from, like, an artist. And it makes me kind of sad. Because, like, I feel like sometimes I look at their art and I go, like, oh, yo, that's pretty sick. Like, I'd love to commission this person. Especially because they expressed some amount of passion, you know what I mean? In wanting to, like, draw me. But then it's like... it's expensive. And it's like, sorry, for the current set of art that I was looking for, I've already kind of filled in my budget, so to speak. Which, if it were up to me, I would probably just actually commission, like, 1,000 art pieces. If I could. It's really funny, too, because, like, there are actually, like, a few, like, Skeb clients who I see a lot. And I go, like, oh, that's interesting. Like, it's interesting in the sense that there are already people who do this. You know what I mean? And I'm not surprised, but, like, I'm surprised that it was so evident. Does that make sense? Like, I was surprised that, oh, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I was surprised that I didn't see, like, more, and I didn't see, like, and it was just, like, 1 or 2 people who I, like, consistently saw. Which, by the way, I made a theoretical on how much it would cost them to, like, produce that much art based on, like, the people that they commissioned. And it's like, damn, that person has, like, probably spent, like actually probably, like, $10,000 on art of their character. And that's, like, damn. One day. One day, maybe. We'll make it there. Because I guess actually as well, right? I mean, you know, I'm the not successful person in this comparison. So, you know, whatever that means. But I was watching a stream, and they were, like, talking about how they don't spend a lot of money on themselves. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually feel like this is a pretty common theme with a few, like, entrepreneurs. Right? So if you wanted to think as far back as, like, the saying, that's, like, the first, like, penny or whatever you make, like, your first dollar should always go towards your business, right? Is, like, an entrepreneurial saying, right? And what that means to say is that, like, if you want your business to get better, you should spend money on it. Under the assumption that the money you spend on it actually improves it, obviously. Like, you need to... Like, with any parable or saying, you should apply an amount of critical thinking to it. But, like... What I found interesting is that, so now these other people I kind of listen to, like, echo this sentiment, but from, like, a weird perspective. And I don't think it's weird, but, like, I'm saying from an interesting perspective. Right? Because they're basically, like... No, they're okay, so they're actually a little bit different now that I think about it. So one of them is, like, I don't spend, too much of the money I make because, like, they're not really certain about their income, right? So in an entrepreneurial setting, if your income is going to be kind of like inconsistent, then like you might be more scared to spend your money, which makes sense. And then for this other person, they're just like, no, I just don't really spend money on myself, right? And I was wondering if that ideology helps with success at all. Because for me, right, I'm like, dog, I would totally spend money on myself. I don't know about other people, but like, but I'm a nerd who wants art. I would absolutely spend money on myself. I don't know, dude. And I also don't really know what the upper limit of that feeling is, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know if I just become the person who spent, like, $10,000 on art. I don't think I would. I don't think it's possible for me at the current moment, but... I'm just saying that, like, if I ever got more popular, like, I would also be one of those people, probably. And as much as I memed on my, like, project from, I think it's, like, 3 years ago now, too. Like, that project was actually, like, kind of old. 3 years. The one on my birthday stream. As much as I meme about that project, I think if I had, like, a non-zero amount of money, I would try, like, developing something. But, like, those things cost money. And also time. And when it doesn't cost... Yeah, and when it doesn't cost money, it costs more time. Right? So if I didn't hire, like a programmer or an artist, then that is, like, work that you have to do uncompensated. It's like... I also... So I was about to say something, but I don't mean to say this as, like, a way to posture, or as a way to, like, explain that the actions that these other people do is posturing, because I don't think that's correct either. But I do think it's interesting that there's kind of, like... I think there's an idea that happens when you say you don't spend money on yourself, right? Because it kind of makes you come off as, like... I don't know, I feel like it's easy to, like, sympathize with that, or empathize, or whatever, right? Like, that makes sense. Right? It's like, oh, this person doesn't spoil themselves, so, like, I want to spoil... What was that? Yo, what? Hello? Physics engine? What? Wait, what was that? Did it just bounce off of a corner? Oh... I guess it was like a jump, but it didn't register that part, so, like, yeah. Yeah, I'll get to that point in a sec, boy. But yeah, people who are like, I don't spend money on myself. Like, they kind of give you the feeling of like, oh, well, I want to spend money on them so that, like, you know, they can, like, feel spoiled, right? And which makes you feel kind of bad, because it's like, I come from the other perspective where it's kind of like, no, if I had it, I would spend it. I just, like, recognize that I don't have it. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So to a certain extent, you can view commissioning art as, oh, are you serious? Well, okay. To a certain extent, you can view commissioning art as investment to help growth, but even with that mindset, there's likely a sharp drop-off in marginal returns. So I don't know how much you would classify it as spending money on yourself. Yeah, exactly. So I agree, right? And I think that, like, there's probably a certain, like, distribution amount, right? That would result in, like, a successful thing, right? Like, for example, I've been using the same thumbnail for Monster Hunter for a while. I actually don't know how effective it is, because one of the videos has pretty good CTR, and then the other one has, like, pretty bad CTR. So I'm assuming it could be one of two things, because I also tried another thing with the thumbnail. But I think it might have been the title. Which I'm a little bit surprised about, because I, like, so, okay, let me finish my first point before I get distracted. Yeah, so there's some amount of it that's, like spending money, or, yeah, spending money on myself for art commissions would be, like, for myself thing. When it becomes past the point of, like, reasonable, like, that could be reasonably justified as, like, growth oriented. I have actually looked at a couple of bigger VTubers to, like, try and find this ratio, for the record, in case you're wondering. I literally, like, have looked at, like, a bunch of thumbnails and was wondering what the ratio was of, like, using your model for the thumbnail and using art for the thumbnail. I don't have a conclusive answer for you yet. I'm still researching it. Oh my god, we got a marrow! Wait, we got it immediately. Alright, stream's over, folks, sorry. Stream's just over. We don't have to keep playing. It's all over. So yeah, I guess what I was kind of suggesting was that even if I didn't use it for streaming purposes, I would probably still go outside of that to commission more art. And that's, like, the me spending it on myself thing. That I feel like I would do. I feel like I had another point and then I forgot it. Not sure. So yeah, I guess also the other thing is that, so this current set of, like, thumbnails, question mark? Yeah, so this one is me kind of trying to see if it was the thumbnail's fault or the title's fault. To be fair, I don't know if Sleepy would get people to click on stuff. The situation is pretty different for large VTubers because they get fan art to use, but it makes sense to look into. Yeah, so what's interesting about that, Poi, is that, like, I don't know if people intellectualize the fact that it's fan art. Right? So, like, I understand that there's, like, a competition difference between like having the ability to showcase fan art and then people like who don't have that resource, right? So the way that I see it is that like people don't actually like register in their brain that it's fan art. Right? They just know that it is art of the character. They don't know where it came from. So to be fair, there's also something to be said about creating expectations, and then if you like if I commissioned a lot of art right now and then like stopped having art in the thumbnail for a while, then like that might be disappointing to people. But I'm looking at it more of like a micro scale where it's like, I mean, if one thumbnail does pretty well, then that's good. And that'd be kind of good, I guess. Probably. But yeah, it's more about like how often do they use art? And then like I can probably afford to like only use less art because I don't again have access to the same resources that they do, but if I could replicate it even slightly, does that mean I would be better off? So I need Arachnoid Silk, and I don't think there's any bug hunting quests. So I'm gonna try something. I think I can find arachnoids in here, I think. I'll try looking here. So I need one arachnoid silk. Don't actually know where to get it. It's not going to give me anything. Alright. So we're looking for spiders now. Because I need one thing. Unos thing. And I'm going to try to proc poison on them because I know that that is a good way to make them not explode. Oh, I also need to kill a few of these. Does anybody know where arachnoids are or how to farm them? Because I would actually be down if you knew the secret strats. Because I do not have the secret strats. Nice, okay. So we did a few of those. Where are spiders? Guess they might... Oh, I actually think they might be up here. Hello? Spiders? No spiders? Oh, wait. I think that's... Yeah, that's one of them, right? So this is a boyo, right? Oh, what's that? Don't think I've been in here before. Nice. Cool. Alright, sorry. You are going to be deleted. Wait. Trying to do the least damage as possible. Because bugs explode if you overkill them. Oh, did we do it? Now this is an Altara. Okay. So that is not actually the correct one. Let's return from this quest, because I think this is not the right bug. Okay. Internet, please help me. Arachnoid Silk Plus. Okay, yeah, so they're actually the ones in the lava caverns. Okay. I think I actually sort of know where those are. And they're gonna be the same thing that we just did, where I need to literally, like, need to poke them to death. So we're going to, like, 13, I think. Kind of in the cave system. Oh, are these also? Wait, these are also arachnoids, right? Oh, that's not what I meant. Wait. Nice. Oh, it's not dead. It's just it's just knocked it over. Let's try that again. Oh my god, it's still not dead. I'm bullying this poor spider by poking it. Is it dead now? Oh. Oh, it is. Wait. Give me your silk. That's not your silk. So they can actually take a little bit of a beating, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, did that just, like, perfectly KO it? That's interesting. I wonder if it's even possible for me to overkill these. I'm sure it is, but... Ah, there we go. We don't even have to check. Alright, sick. So I literally wasn't expecting that we would be done with farming, so I guess we're just gonna go and move on to progression. Did not expect that at all. I might actually... I think I want to farm a couple other pieces of armor. Because I don't have Quick Sheath... I don't have Quick Sheath 3, which is actually pretty important for a longsword. Nice. Look at that. Look at how shiny it is. Yeah. So it has, like, really high crit rate and stuff. So I'm excited to use it. So I'm looking for Quick Sheath. Is the game, like, really quiet? It looks kind of like it's really quiet. This has 3 levels of quick sheet. I got a crest and a feather. Okay, let's go hunt a bird. And also, I equipped a Rathalos Tasset, but I think I'm gonna switch it back. What's my audio so low? I think that's a little bit better. But yeah, anything new and exciting with the other people? As I said, I kind of just like slept in and talked a little bit about art and stuff. I also have projects that I've been procrastinating on that I should be doing. You know, the usual set of things, I think. Oh. Okay. Birdo time. Bird-o time. Bird o'clock. I got to the final boss of Dead Cells on my 3rd run, and I've not been able to come even close since. Yeah, I mean... Do you have, like, a pretty sweet build? Or is it, like, just... is it just skill? I know my one friend was pretty big into Dead Cells. It looks really cool to me, but I've never played it. So I believe I need to break its face. That's my assumption. Very sweet build on that one run. I've had similar, but no such success despite more permanent upgrades. Out of curiosity, what's the build? Because I don't actually know anything about the game, but was it like a particularly safe build? Like what was it about? Tell me about it. Because I don't know, I might understand something. Because the so the character from Dead Cells is actually in a card game, kind of. They're in like a card game, board game thing called the Exceed Fighting System. So the player character is actually, they have a deck in that game, and I actually think it's actually like a pretty good deck. I've been wanting to play Exceed on stream for a while, but I don't know who would want to play with me, so... It's a pretty niche game. I also don't really want to approach the like Exceed community on Discord because that's kind of embarrassing for me. Because they're all like really, really good at the game, and I'm like kind of okay at the game, but not amazing. Okay. One of my weapons froze, and the other was a souped-up version of a strongbow. Like the cider? That's a joke. Also, freeze grenade and a small bomb. It was a very safe build and let me mostly sidestep danger. Yeah, I was wondering about that because like, I think a really cool like aspect, I guess, of like roguelikes or like an observable pattern, right? Is that roguelikes tend to be pretty hard, right? And generally when you have like a hard challenge in front of you, there's like there's like the safe approach and then there's the like balls to the walls approach. And I think normally players who are more new, like this just includes anybody who's just learning the system, right? I'm not saying like a specifically unskilled player, but like for me, if I'm in a roguelike, like I'll try and pick like a safe build, you know what I mean? Right? And that's like kind of interesting to me, just because like I think safe builds are really good for making progress, right? But they also tend to be like slow. So sometimes doing like a safe build twice in a row is like pretty hard. Because like maybe like you build the safe build, but like you don't play the safe build, right? Because it's too slow. Because like so for example, in an Inscription, geez, wow, the stutter. In Inscription, if I made a deck that was like just a pile of good cards, like pile of good cards is a deck, right? But the problem with the pile of good cards deck is that sometimes it's just really slow. Because you trade with the, you just trade 1-for-1 with Leshy like a bunch of times and then eventually you win, right? So like, the strategy is not focused, but I would argue it is the most safe because you're relying on raw card power. So, it's just like cool, right? I would have been, like, I don't want to say impressed because like, again, I'm not putting any expectations, but if you were like, yeah, I did this super crazy, like, hard to execute build on my third run and then I actually like almost won the game, right? You know what I mean? I would be like, damn, dude. Sheesh. Get him, boy. Many of my runs later, I try to go a lot faster because the game encourages it. Fair. So I've been dying a lot more to running out of potions. That's fair. But yeah, CC is definitely pretty strong when it works. But yeah, because if you think about it this way, you could go like, yeah, I'm gonna do like a build that does that does 1% damage, but permanently CCs the boss. Right? That's like a good example of like a safe build. Again, I'm not suggesting that that's what your build did because to my understanding of that game, it's like way more complicated than that. So like I totally get it. Right. But, like, let's say there was an example where, like, you did no damage, but the boss can't move, so, like, eventually they'll lose. Or, you had a build where, like, you have 7 million% HP regen, but sorry, you have 7 million percent HP regen, but you deal no damage. So that's like kind of a similar idea. I actually think now that I think about it more, I'm more the person who just picks the like. I just like picking damage and then like hoping it works out. And then if I fail, I just kind of go like, oh, that's my fault. which I think is kind of funny. Did you know I spent an hour in the Nier Automata tutorial trying to beat it on hard? I'm that kind of player. I did my best to perma-CC, but that's not really possible. Though the build dealt decent damage. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I was kind of like suggesting, where I'm like, I'm sure the system is more complicated than having permanent CC, but like, if we took the example and put it into an extreme for like simplicity's sake, it's kind of like going permanent CC and then like eventually I win. Even though the system in the game is assumably much more complicated than that. Oh, you know what else would be like kind of an interesting idea? So like you have to deal with bears in Inscription, and there was an interesting thought that I always wanted to try but never got the correct build for. But it was doing like what's it called? Like some kind of like fecundity, like fecundity, but instead of making like a 6/2 Mantis God, it'd be like fecundity make like mole men with the skunk ability, and they deal 1 damage. So you just sit there staring at the bears that they can't kill these mole men for like 3 turns. And then you just keep playing mole men. Which like you'll run out of squirrels or something eventually, but like I just thought that was like a funny idea. I actually think on one of my runs off stream I got like I think I got like a mole man with the porcupine ability and the skunk thing. Like I got 2 mole men and then spliced them together. I think that's how I did it. Which was pretty dope. I don't think it was very good. In the sense that like, you know, it's not following the meta of Inscription, which is just like blow up your opponent, but it's pretty fun. My main issue with the final boss was that I couldn't just face tank his moves like I could the earlier bosses, so I had to try to learn his moves mid-fight. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Again, we've talked about like failure ranges before, and it doesn't surprise me that they would make it a lot harder on the final boss, but also it's kind of like, damn. I guess by virtue of it being a roguelike, they kind of expect you to... How do I say it? Like, they expect you to, like, get to the final boss, learn a little bit, die, play the game again, then get to the final boss again and learn a little bit. So, that's just, like, what they're assuming. Which makes sense. It makes sense in my brain. I really like this helmet. It's very cute. It doesn't fit well with the rest of the stuff I'm wearing, but it's pretty cute. So I think we should have Quick Sheath 3. Quick Sheath 2. What about Quick Sheath 2? Oh, I'm still wearing the Rathalos Coil, that's why. Now we should have Quick Sheath 3. A quick sheath 3, crit eye 3, evade window 3, thunder attack. One of my things have thunder attack. That's these, right? Yeah. Can I replace you with something else? Constitution? Kazoo. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can get a better arm piece. What is the difference between these? Oh, you buy one. Oh, there was an arm piece with quick sheath. Man. Alright. Let's equip this, and then let's go back to wearing the Rathalos stat set. It's a little bit better. That looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that better. I think it's a good thing that I have to learn to dodge his moves. It just makes him way harder than the second boss of 3. Yeah, it's like, I guess the thing that I was questioning was to, like, what degree do you have to dodge moves, right? And it's like, if you think it's good to need to dodge the moves, it's kind of like, well, why do you think it's good? Right? So it's like, if you think it's good because, like, you think that's fun, it's like, okay, that's okay. And that's totally acceptable and fine. I have no issues with this statement. I don't know why I'm picking a fight either. I'm just like, I don't know. Trying to share my commentary. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't know. So I think it's conducive to the style of roguelikes to force you to fight a very difficult boss at the end of the game that requires you to perform correctly. Because the reality is that you don't get to practice that boss very much unless you... Yeah, I think it's good because it means the boss isn't a total pushover. But why does the boss need to be a pushover or not be a pushover? Like, they just could have made the boss easier and then you could have, like, beaten the run. So, like, I think that, like, type of decision is a lot more complicated. And it's what I'm actually kind of praising is that, like, what they decided was that the first 2 bosses are going to be face tankable, as in, if you kind of, like, apply the same strategy to, like, beat the first 2 bosses fairly simply to get to the last boss, like, you'll have more chances at trying to fight the last boss. But what they're kind of making you do is that, like, they're restricting how many times you can practice the last boss by making you play the game. Because, like, they want you to, like, not be able to beat the game and to replay the game. Whereas if you made a roguelike that was more in the style of, like, we want you to beat the game, but we want you to try again, like, in my opinion, I actually don't think One Step from Eden is very, like, difficult to beat the first time. Right? I don't think the gate is that hard. Right? So that is an example of a final boss in a roguelike that is like kind of a pushover. But when you beat it, you get different endings. And part of the game is like wanting you to realize that like saving all of the people along the way is the correct decision. So that's like a game about like redoing it, but not by virtue of locking you out of the final boss being difficult. Cool. There are practice rooms, so I could just grind and learn the boss patterns there, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh, they have practice rooms. It's fair. Well, that kind of throws my argument out the window, doesn't it? How does the practice room work? Can you just, like, choose whatever build you want? And then you just, like, go into the practice room? It's kind of unfortunate, too, because, like, part of the argument was to be like, man, they're, like, really smart. Like, that makes a lot of sense. But then it wasn't that. Yeah, so how does the practice room work? Get some random items, but you can get a lot to make the build you want. Then you can fight any boss you've encountered. Oh, so you have to at least encounter the boss before. I don't think that really upholds what I was saying, but I do think it's still an interesting... No, that's probably just so that, like, you don't get spoiled on bosses. And that makes sense. Alright, that's fair. So it's kind of like an easier run. So like you still get random items, but you like get a lot of them. Which I guess like if you really wanted to, you could also just like reset, I imagine. And like since it's a practice room, they don't really care about you hard resetting. They just... Yeah. It's honestly perhaps that, like... The decision's not much more complicated than, like, well, we just want to have, like, a challenging final boss. Makes sense. I think in some cases you may want to, like... You would assume, right, that, like... that they can, like, learn things on the way. That would help them. I was just thinking that, like, maybe it's unfortunate if... Like, there's another thought. Kind of tangential other thought. That, like... I'm trying to find the appropriate amount of context for this thought. Because, so, it's a thing that kind of happens in Arknights, in the more, like, difficult content, where if you... Like, builds that tank things, or that rely on the defender class, don't tend to work at higher difficulties, because when you block things that have a lot of attack, they just kind of kill your defender. Which I find kind of unfortunate. So I was wondering if, like, the game punishes you, and specifically the final boss, for having, like, a tankier build. Oh, I fell off. Where am I? What is this? Where is this place? Oh, it's a connector path. Wait, no! Oh god! Wait, what is going on here? What is... Let me up! What is this?! Sorry if this seems particularly confrontational, but my neurons were activated. Slides are fun, especially in Monhan. Welcome, Krayos. Just to clarify, sorry if that seemed like a little confrontational. I was just... So, whenever there's an observation made by a player that seems, like, kind of weird to me, I like, wonder if there was a reason for it. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it does. The boss just had a lot of health and attacks quickly, making what limited dodging capabilities I have near useless. This is fair. So, like, the thing that I was just thinking is that when, like... Right, if there was a strategy that worked for the first two bosses, it, like, kind of logically makes sense in your brain that, like, oh yeah, well, it's the final boss, it's supposed to be hard, it's just, like, supposed to do that. And just what I find more interesting than that, like, from a perspective of, like, needing to create that experience, is that those decisions tend to not actually be very obvious. So, like, sometimes it's pertinent to, like, it's pertinent to make the decision to, like, have the first two bosses a certain way and make the third one, like, completely different. Like, for a very specific reason. So I was just, like, exploring the idea if that was the case. And based on what you've explained to me, like, that doesn't seem to be the case, and, you know, they just kind of made the like you said, they just kind of made the logical decision, which is, like, we want the final boss to be hard, because it's, like, done. So, that's totally fair. Makes sense. Whoop. Yeah, my chiro, by the way, I went to see a chiropractor, if that wasn't apparent. When I had, like, a neck problem, which they seem to have sorted out a little bit by cracking my neck. But they were also like, yeah, so from what you've explained about your life, you tend to be pretty sedentary. You should make sure that you're moving your neck. Generally, I think what they said is that if you are a sedentary desk worker, that you're supposed to move around every 15 minutes. And it's like, but he's like, nobody does that. So just like, make sure you do stuff every once in a while. Like, make sure you get up like every hour or so and like, you know, take a break and stuff. So I'm at least trying to remember to move my neck, because I think talking makes my neck tense up. Oh. Yeah, how you doing, Kraos? How's it going? What's happening? I'm trying to remember the last thing we talked about. You still run your Lancer games are on Monday, right? I think. I could be totally wrong. I just remember us talking about Lancer one time. But I think you were also license level 0. So you weren't experiencing the high-powered gameplay that is being in a Nelson and going extra super duper fast. I don't really care about what materials I get from this thing, so I'm just gonna cap it. Do. That tastes horrid for some reason. I wonder if my beans are old, or if it like super under extracted or something. Okay. So I think we are now at an urgent quest. We are at an urgent quest. Just give me a moment to check my melding. I don't know what Stamina Thief does, but... What else could I make? I guess if I have like a... I have like an elemental attack something. Hello as well, welcome. Sorry I was late today. I noticed that you liked my tweet. That was... Yo, sorry, I kind of fell out. I kind of slept in, my bad. So... Yeah, we're at an urgent quest. So we have yet another rampage quest that I have no preparation for, basically, because I don't do the... I don't know how else I'm supposed to prepare for these things. I just don't really... I don't want to even say that I don't vibe with the gameplay, I just don't really understand it very well. Good. I'm gonna say you should have, increase damage inflicted by riding my. Sure, let's just do that. You missed it. At the start, I talked about how I made a severe lapse in judgment. I like sighed to myself and everything. I was like, oh. I had like this face on. I was real sad. I think I even put the blush on so that I could like, I could look really embarrassed. What other faces do I have? Like this one? Unimpressed with your garbage face? But yeah, how's it going? How you been? I'm hunting whatever this is. I don't know what it is. But it sure is something. You good to finish classes for the day? Did they give you 7 million assignments to work on? Just curious. Okay, so they already have this set up. Didn't have a dog or cat come into the shot with you, so it wasn't a good apology. You know, that's fair. Next time I do an apology video, I'll make sure to, like, I'll remember to do that. I appreciate your feedback and criticism, and I'll keep that in mind for next time. Okay, I think that's all we got. First horde, here we go. Oh, you know what? I should actually... So I think I need to retreat shot those people. Or maybe I should have crag shot at them. Wow, Quick Sheath 3 makes you go, like, super fast. Makes you sheath super fast. It's crazy. Kind of broken, honestly. Ow. Okay, let's crag shot. Oh. Why? Okay, let's crag shot you. Let's crag shot you. Oh, I think I missed them. Damn. No. Oh, I don't know how to stop these people. It's so annoying. The gate crashers. I don't know what the strategy is to stop them. I'm all ears if anyone has any ideas. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be using some of the... Or, like, it makes sense to me to, like, use some of the installments, but... But I tried to crag shot it. Guess I just missed. Alright. There's our great Izuchi boy. Ow. Maybe I should be doing the, maybe I should be doing the objectives on the side. Alright, hold on a second. Get me up here. Give me the ballista. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, did I repel them? Nice. Ow. Wait. Do you mind, my dude? Wait. Why didn't it work? Oh, there we go. No, my ballista! It broke it. Alright, hold on a second. Let's put it here. Ballista. Oh. Damn. That's gone. Okay. So now I think we have cannons and stuff, and I think they're also more in this area. Because they broke down the gates, which is sad. Let's make some cannons. Let's, put a bomb. What else can I do? Oh. I saw that I had another limited one, but I don't know what it was. What is my other limited? Dragon bait. I don't think we're going to use that yet. I think we'll use it a little bit later. I think we're good. Put me in. I need to get a few more repels with the ballista. Wait, where did you come from, my dude? Well, we wanted to get a ballista repel. However, I don't think these people want to cooperate with me. Oh, this is... If I put one... Put this here. Okay, that's 2 repels. 3 repels. Okay, let's put the bait here. So that we can use the Dragonator on them. Up! Wait, go! Nice. Unfortunately, it did not hit the Gravios, which is kind of what I was more concerned with. Oh, there's a Gravios and a smaller Gravios. Wait, is that a Basarios or a Gravios? Wait, are they both Basarios? Wait, what? I don't think I fought a Gravios yet. So, like... No, maybe those are just Basarios. And I'm just dumb. Don't mind me. Oh. No, I can't hit it from here. Oh, yes I can. Nice. So let's get rid of this. Because I want to put on the machine gun. Oh, I don't have it yet. Repel using a weapon. So I actually need like 2 more... Or not 2 more. I just like need more of that. Oh wait, by using a weapon... Oh, that's what I mean by using a weapon. Okay. I'm just a little bit silly. I mean by whacking it. Mono E mono. Hail, shop. Shop. Oh, we have a gate crasher. Ow. Hey, big boy. Oh. Maybe not. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Wait. Ah! No! Oh. Thank goodness. I was like, wait, no, I need to... Okay, so this is the last one. So I still need like 2 repels with a weapon, but put this machine gun down. Actually, I think I'm also gonna get rid of... Oh, I should have... Okay. It's like I wanted a better shot at hitting the monsters, so I actually should have probably done it like that way and then get rid of this one. It's just searing flames from its muzzle. What if I put this here? I also... I don't know if the, like, area of effect matters or not. We're gonna do it like this. Okay, what else do I have? This is the final one, right? So, like... I hope it's not, like, super difficult or something. We have a dragon bait. Put that here. They don't let us do this right now. Dragonator's full. Alright. Let's give it a ye old try. Third horde. Oh, there's already 2 gate crashers. Wait. Let's hope no random flyers come beat me up. So I want to be able to stun these. That's the hope. The unfortunate thing is I'm just a little bit inaccurate. Oh no, come back. Let's use this on you. Get off my gate. Please. Ask you nicely, will you do it? Okay. Nice. Inflict elemental blight. Repel using a machine cannon. Let's try doing that one. Where'd I put the machine cannon? Oh. Oops. Ah! No! Let me shoot. No! Let me do it. Okay, nice. No! My gate! Well. Next area, I suppose. All my installments, no! Yep, and there's the big boy. And they're weird because they fly upside down, and that's weird. Okay, let's set up some stuff. So you there. Let's put Mr. Fugan down here. Let's put another one of these here. Oh, wait, how did that hit me? Bro, relax. Chill, my guy. My dude, I'm trying to set up here. Do you mind? Your weird, freaky, upside-down face is like a little bit... I don't really want it in my face. Ooh. What the... What? Okay. I feel like I have more stuff I want to set up. Oh my god. Please, just let me set things up, dude. Like, I could fight you. I want to, like... I want to deploy my dudes. My dudes are an important part of my DPS. Okay, I don't know what's going on over there, but... Did that hit them? Did that explicitly not hit them? Not what I wanted to deploy. And this guy's actually kind of annoying. I'm gonna be honest. I don't particularly enjoy being launched into the air. Like that. Okay, we unlocked the chef. The chef. Get you there. My sharpness is running out. Fix that. Oh my god. So this monster has kind of the issue I have with some larger monsters in general, where they're like, their movements are just so goddamn big. And I'm like, man, please let me hit you. And it's like, no. I am big boy. I'm big boy, you cannot hit me. Or rather, I take up so much space that I hit you every time. What was that? I was on top of the thing. Oh. Okay, so what on earth am I supposed to do about this? Because this just does a lot of damage. Do I like... Wait! Wait! I can fire this thing? Why do I need to go back into it every time? Seems kind of dumb, doesn't it? Yeah, I understand you're like, we have all these things riding on the final gate and stuff, but like, this guy can literally attack me while I'm on the barricade. I'm trying to like do stuff. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. So like, it'd be super awesome and great if I could like know what I was doing. That'd be pretty sick. Or like stop getting hit by AoEs that are like the entire ring. That'd be awesome. You know, yeah, like stuff like that. That'd be great. Could stop doing that, please. Maybe like attack maybe some of my dumb mooks. Like this guy, he looks kind of dumb. Maybe you want to attack him instead of me. Am I doing this correctly? I don't know if I'm doing this correctly or not. It feels like I'm not doing it correctly, you know what I mean? Why isn't it firing? Okay, well, what if we tried... Get out of here. What if we tried, this? Final gate was destroyed. Quest failed. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Don't understand. Oh, man. Alright, well, I mean, all of that seemed really fine until the last person showed up. And then I kind of just got hit a bunch of times, and then... What? What do I do? Oops, I should have checked that one. Alright. I mean, let's try that again, I guess. That was kind of frustrating. How much time do we have? I mean, we have enough for, like, one more attempt, I guess. Feels bad, man. The urgent quest is a rampage. I have only done 2 rampages in my entire time playing this game. Here we go again? I guess? Question mark? I guess whatever I did last time was probably wrong, so like... I don't really know how the, like, dragon artillery things work. Okay, let's put my ballista here. What is a rampage? So this quest type is a rampage. Like this quest where, like, sort of, like it's a bunch of monsters, but like they die more easily and they have different, like, types. Right? So there was, like, the type that attacks you, and then there's the type that, like, breaks down the gates and stuff. Right? And then that last guy was, like, the leader of the rampage, right? But, like, I wasn't really sure how I was supposed to be dealing damage to it. Because, like, when I tried to attack it, it just, like, would move itself, like, a country mile. Right? Oh. Low power mode, why? You're plugged in, my dude. Phone, you should be working. So, when I tried to attack it, it seemed to move around a lot. So I was like, okay, I should set up, like, all of my ballistas and stuff. Which it, like, attacked me. And then I found it hard to set up the ballistas and stuff. And then when I was finally like, oh, maybe I should use a weapon, well, they, like, broke down the gate. So, let's do better this time? Question mark? Not sure. I think the only thing I can kind of, like, tell is that I should stun these things. Like, stunning gate breakers makes sense to me in my head. But also, it doesn't even stun them for that long. Does that answer your question? Just out of curiosity? Does that kind of, like, make sense? So, I've only done, like, the required rampage quests as said by the story. So there was one, I think, in low rank, and then one in, like, high rank, and now there's this one. Which is also high rank, but it... yeah. Yeah, true. I was more kind of, like, curious if the, like, explanation made sense, but I'm going to assume answer is yes. Oh, that didn't stun it. Oh, no. drag shot you. Go away. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, from my understanding, it's like the greens, like, kind of more specifically attack you. And then the reds are like a bit of, like, the greens attack you but prioritize the, like, things on settlements, or, like, the upper areas. And then the red things also attack you but prioritize people who are down here. And then the blue things break the gates. But both the red... like, yeah. So the weapons are good at stalling the things that break the gates. But the red and green things are good at preventing you from using weapons. I think that is my understanding of the system. So generally you want to not have too many red things so that you can stall the gate breakers. And I suppose if you want the... what are these? I didn't even know these were a thing. Let's try it. So what does this do? Ha! Why weren't those dropping last time? Or did I just not notice? Okay, there's a horde material. Pick that up. It's a water bomb. Oh. Okay, did we do it? Did we repel the horde? Oh. I see this red guy attacked me. Making my job difficult. Okay. Okay.
Stay on your toes, everyone.
So let's install some cannons. Let's put a cannon here. And let's put a cannon over here. Door. I'm gonna assume that's good.
The village is safe with me. United we stand strong.
Oh. Those are aimed slightly differently. Just see thunder ammo. See piercing ammo. Oh, it glows red when it's gonna hit. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that. No! Get away from that gate. Don't you dare. Oi! Off the gate. Get off the gate. Stop it. Stop. Oh wait, so this is a... I actually think this is a Gravios, because it has the... right? Gravios and Viserios just look way too the same. Sweet. Nice. So now I think we're waiting for... Yeah, so let's remove this, and let's put the Elder down here. Oh, let's put this guy. And when this... I was gonna say when this explodes, maybe we want to do something else, but... Oh, let's ride the Wyvern! No, I want to get this person. Let me get this person, please. Wait, that didn't even knock them over. Excuse me? My dude. Stop. I just put it down and realized that it probably wasn't gonna work, so laughed at myself. That one barrel, don't know if that one's gonna be very good. Let's put this. Oh, so I have to aim it. But if it's aimed, it'll fire correctly, yes? Is that correct? Like, this is aimed in the right spot, right? So it should just fire correctly? I think so. So if I take this one, right? And then I aim it, like, over here. It should fire. Yeah, okay. So that I didn't super understand. And now I understand. Okay. So, here's the final one. There's a major threat incoming. So let's put our bait there. I actually think I want this to be like a cannon. And let's maybe put some machine guns down. I think. Oh, I thought I had the auto machine gun people, but I don't. Just have my thing. So we're gonna aim this kind of like here, because I think that's sort of where they go. We'll aim this one over here as well. So I hope those work. And then I feel like the cannon was really effective, so I don't want to change it. Like, I just want to use the cannon because it seemed really good. But let's replace this with this, just in case I want to use it. There's a cannon over here that I can also use. And then I'll replace this one with the other thing that I just got rid of. This one. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait, is there nothing here? Why is there nothing here? Oh, because I put Fugen down there, or the other guy. Whoa, where are you going there, boss? Wait. Oh my goodness, I turned all the way around. I 360 no-scoped them. Nice. The dragon turrets are actually attacking instead of not attacking. Great. Oh, we have a bubbly boy. Fugen down? I don't know what that was, but it did a lot of damage. I hope this is going better than last time. Oh yeah, so there's the windy boy. Okay, where actually are they? They're up there. Can I put a dragon bait down? Have to wait for it to get off cooldown. Huh. Okay, wait. Wait! Dragonator, go! Go, go, go! Oh, I don't think it hit. I don't think it hit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Chris. No, unfortunately, no smite emote yet. But I was definitely thinking about it. Oh, those are like a super close range something. What's that? Don't know what the silk bind shot does. Do I need to manually undo these installations? I thought they were supposed to automatically undo the thing. The emote exists in my heart, that's fair. I just know that we talked about it. Or talked about me making one, I just like haven't made it yet. On the long list of things that I wish I could do, but I end up not doing. Okay, so we're in the final area. Let's see if I can actually set up some things, or if I'm just gonna get memed on again, like this. Where it's like, dude, let me put my stuff down. Okay, let's put, this here. Maybe I need to, like... Oh, no, that didn't work either. It's like, where am I safe? Where can I stand? Where can I do stuff? It's so... It's actually, like, kind of frustrating. I just, like, want to know where I can not get hit by stuff. Hey, do you want to shoot at them, please? Nice. That actually hit this time. I don't know why it didn't hit last time, but it did. Okay, hold on a second. You need to adjust these so that they actually fire at you. Put down some more auto boys. Okay, cool. Awesome. Great. Sick. Okay, awesome. Cool. Great. Sick. Oh, that wasn't actually correct. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Sick. Oh my god. It's like...
Focus on defense.
It's just so big, you know what I mean? They're just so thick. Like, I can't tell how to deal with their thickness. Because they start rolling down, and it's like, oh lord, he coming. That's how I feel about the thickness of this monster. So what am I supposed to do about this? Because this thing does a lot of damage to the thing. These idiots aren't attacking them right now. Like, look at this guy. He's standing here doing like literally nothing. You know that guy's gonna attack our gate, right? You're gonna do something? Hello? What am I hiring you for? Oh, now you start attacking. Yeah, my bad, dude. Yeah, don't attack them when they're literally, like, you know, busting down our gate. What's wrong with you? Get out of here. Literally useless. Oh. Oh. Let's go. There goes the cannon. Should internet guides be consulted? I don't think we need it yet. But this is pretty annoying. It's like they look like they're charging up some big attack. I feel like I should be able to stop this somehow. But I don't think I can. And they just do like 7 bajillion damage to my gate. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like have to watch somebody else do this fight, like off stream. Oh my god. Because this is like just so annoying. Oh my god. I'm not normally actively frustrated by Monster Hunter, but like this thing's hitboxes are like the actual entire arena. Like, please stop. Well, there goes the gate. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to do something there. Like when they do their big chargey up attack thing. But like like how do I prevent them from doing actually 1800 damage to my gate? What do I not understand about this system of using weapons? So it's like I set up as many auto turrets as I can. I actually started using the dragon, wyvern, fire things correctly. Right? Because I'm using them to actually shoot at the monster. Can the stun cannon knock them down during the windup? I was firing at it like one cycle ago, and it didn't seem to do anything. Like, is the stun cannon the... I wonder if I should, because the machine cannon has like a super special thing that does a lot of damage, so I wonder if that's like a good way to stop that attack. Like, I wonder if I need to do a certain amount of damage to stop the attack. My problem is that when I used the wyvern splitter the first time, it seemed as though I hit the dude, but it didn't actually do anything. But then when I fired the cannon at it, that time, I seemed to be able to do damage while I was in the middle of its thing. Let's try it one more time, right? Like, but it's like really frustrating to me that like I basically can't really set things up like in the last area without the guy just kind of like kicking my shit in. You know what I mean? Like, it's like it's the big monster. It's supposed to hit you all the time so that you can't do the things you learned in Phase 1. Okay. Not understanding Monhunt is my broad experience with the game. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say this game mode is pretty outside of the normal scope of Monster Hunter, because it functions a little differently. And that's sort of what's frustrating about it to me, is that, like, okay, we have these, like, you know, we have these, like, auto cannons and stuff and whatever, but, like, even when I was doing what I thought was correct, it didn't really, like, seem to make much of a difference. You know what I mean? Like, I deployed the Elder guy, I deployed the, like, as many auto turrets as I felt like I could. I participated in using the auto cannons when I could. Right? Like, using the weaponry and stuff. Like, I tried using it when I could. And, like, it just doesn't really feel like it makes much of a difference. So, I think the most frustrating thing about this system is I don't know when I am doing something correctly. Especially in the last, like, part of the fight. It really doesn't feel like I'm doing anything correctly. I do not know what correct is. How do I learn what the correct answer for this game mode is? Which is kind of a bait question, because this is the problem with puzzles, right? Is that the people who know the answer to what they are supposed to be doing correctly in this game mode, either because they looked it up or they found it on their own, like, they already know what they need to do. So, like, they can't answer this question correctly. Unless they understand how they learned it. But, like, currently what I understand about my agency is that I can place things, I can stun gate crashers, and, like, I can set up auto turrets. And then the guy at the end kind of comes in and just kicks my ass. It's really annoying. Because even in the last bit, right? The thing that I thought I could do, which is stun monsters, set up auto turrets, use my big things, I can deploy the Elder, right? Like, all of those things just don't work. Because that's what I feel like I was doing in the final phase. So, like, I need to change what I am doing in order to, like, correctly win. I just don't know what I need to change it to. Just hyper annoying. Put down a guy. Well, kind of sucks. I think it's also weird that, like, the gate crashers don't actually walk over the traps. Don't understand that part too much. I don't get that one. Alright. You're dealt with the gate crasher. Now we have due to attack us. Can I use this? No. So try this. Oh. Can you stop? Okay, thank you. Okay. So I think they're gonna be by this gate, right? Which means that I don't want you to be here. Because I would like to fire cannons at them. You are fine. You're fine. This is fine. What can I put here? Actually... They're close range. And this kind of sucks because, like, that gate is absolutely gonna break. And I have to move everything. Now let's just put these here. Get rid of this because it doesn't seem to work. They literally just walk past it. Just like, come on, bro. Really. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, they already went to the end. Big think. Can I use this? Nice. Oh. We have a gate crashy boy. Please, please leave. Damn it. Okay. Sure. You should instead be a cannon. You should also instead be a cannon. It's gonna fire. Ugh! Ow. The monkey has appeared. Okay, Wyvern Artillery. That's the one we have to aim. And Fender cannons and stuff. I'm gonna try doing this. I'll put this here. I'm going to aim. It's flamethrower mode this way. I'm gonna go over here. Get rid of this thing. I'm going to put another linear shooting cannon and fire it like straight down here, basically. Well, first we'll aim it at this guy because they seem to be a problem. So now we have the roasty column, middle column. Ow. So, like, this seems like it's going well, right? But now we're gonna get to the final stage. I wouldn't be surprised if I can, like, kind of keep most of the dudes away, but then the big guy's gonna come in and actually just, like, break down the gate. Like this thing is dead. This is already dead. This doesn't exist. Right? Because it's gonna, like, one-shot my gate. Which is fine. But then I have to reset, like, the entire... Like, I almost wish the gate was already broken so that I could have everything set up in the next area, because I get interrupted, like, heavily when I'm setting up in the next area. I'd almost rather, like, this is not... Like, I almost wish I had just kind of, like, biffed phase 1 and was already in the second area. Oh, hold on a second. Surprised this guy isn't dead, considering they got Dragonated. Watch the guide say that losing the first gate for proper setup later is the best plan. I mean, like, I don't know. I definitely think right now I'm just whining because I'm frustrated, but, like, also I'm frustrated. Like, I fully understand I'm just being a whiny player, but so I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. They should fire the counter signal, because it's gonna, like... The gate is gonna be broken anyways. So this should be used. So there's this guy. They now exist. There they are. They're nice and big. Like, what the hell, man? Are you serious? Like, I'm pretty sure nothing touched that gate. You know what I mean? Like, almost no wyverns hit that gate. And it just, like, walks in and one-shots it. Oh yeah, this one too, eh? No? That's weird. Okay, let's, just throw down everything. Please. Just get in there. For the love of God. So let's put this, like, here. Let's aim it over there. Let's put this one down. And let's aim it Oh my god. Leave me alone. Okay, let's try doing something else, I guess. Put, cannon down. Alright, cool. Nice roar, bro. Ah. Nice. Cool. Sick. I'm assuming that this is a time to attack it. That seems reasonable. Okay. Did not need to dodge that. Let's set this up. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's set up this one to also... Big breath. Deep breathing. Oh, they're doing the thing. Let's see if using our strongest power is gonna work here. Nope. If the splitting wyvern shot doesn't stop it, I literally don't know what will. Okay, cool. Nice spinny move. I'm glad that hit me. Awesome. Cool. Not tilting. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Why would I be upset? There's no reason to be upset. There's no anger within me. I feel no anger. Tilt? Tilt is for those who tilt. I'm not a one who tilts. I don't know what hunting inst capabilities means. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, game. What do you mean? What are you talking about? And what is this? I literally don't know, like, what this is actually used for. Alright, cool. I know it's supposed to be for, like, the super weapons or something, but I don't know if... Oh, can I not use this? Oh, is that one for... Okay, so maybe this side is for the Hunter's Gong, and the other side is for the Splitting Wyvern Fire. Hunting insta effect. I don't... What do you mean it's gone? Okay. Let's maybe get rid of you. Because I want to put down a, put down this. Oh my god. Oh, cool. Awesome. Great. Great. Not even mad. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. You good? You good, chat? Chat, you good? You doing good? Day's going good? You're good? I'm good. I'm totally fine. Everything's good. Alright, so they're doing the thing. I have set this up explicitly for this occasion. Glad I could do this. That did not seem to do anything. Cool. 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 600 damage. Cool. 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 I love getting 600 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I love 600 damage. Who else loves 600 damage? I love 600 damage. Go. Go 600 damage. Yeah. Awesome. You know what? Great. 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 This is great. Great. You're having great? I'm having great. I'm doing just fine, actually. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Are you gonna be okay?
Not even excited about this. Felt like I was doing the same shit as last time. Except it worked this time. What? Like... I'm tilted. That fight sucked. That sucked so hard. That fight was off. It felt like I just got whacked around a bajillion times. Like, what is this? Garbage, dude. That sucked. That was awful.
How did it go?
Wow.
Took care of it, did ya? Good work. Very good work, huh?
Not actually that mad. But also, like, still, like, kind of tilted. Not that mad. Why can't I hear anything?
To say this
Do I have like dialogue turned off?
But something's still bothering me.
We still don't know why Ibushi showed up.
Lessons learned for tactician school from bad fight. I mean, like, I don't know.
That mystery remains to be solved.
Like I said, right? There's like player opinion, and then there's like actually thinking about it. And part of like
Everyone in the village that were not
part of me making a heavy distinction between both of those is that like I'm just salty. I'm just being a salty player right now. Oh, great. C rank. But again, like, I think the only reasonable thing that I said, which I mentioned, is that, like, I literally don't know what I was supposed to do, and nothing felt like I was doing anything correctly. So I feel like there was a learnability problem with, like, knowing what to do. You could argue that maybe, like, failing the quest twice and then getting it the third time through kind of, like, trial and error means that there isn't a learnability problem, but in my opinion, I feel like that's a learnability problem. But that's, like, my opinion. Based on my own experience. And also being a salty player. Alright, cool. Never make me do a rampage ever again, thanks. I'm actually so salty, I want to, like, just want to, like, do another hunt. Yeah, it's a learnability problem because I don't know what I did right. Like, I felt like I did mostly the same things. Except this time it kind of just worked. It also tilts me that, like, performing really well in Phase 1 almost doesn't even matter. Because this stupid thing just, like, one-shots your gate. It's like, dog, what the hell, man? Like, it's the worst. Can I... Sorry, they just showed me something about dyes. Armor pigment. Neat. Gonna not worry about that right now. What am I even hunting this quest? It didn't look. Tobi Kadachi. Alright, Toby. You're my punching bag. I'm not sorry. Didn't enjoy that too much. Oh. Oh. Brutal. Doggo, to me. You must hunt the electric flying squirrel. I've been pinged on Discord. I wonder if that is important. To be fair, I am streaming 4 hours past where I... Not 4 hours. 2 hours past? No, I'm streaming... Yeah, 2 hours past where my original thought was... Or is going to be for the stream. Because I thought I was going to start at 3 and go until 5. But I started at 4 and now I'm going until 7. So... What's up, Rance? Not much. You are here on my penultimate hunt. Yeah, the Toby's pretty cool. They're an electric flying squirrel. You missed me literally tilting off the face of the planet doing a rampage quest. I don't think I've afforded to be that tilted on stream, like, ever, actually. Like, I've been kind of salty, but, like, that was straight up, like liquefied tilt. Like, that was enough tilt that you probably could have, like, made it into a juice and sold it as tilt juice. Ow. How's it going for you? Would tilt juice be an energy drink? I'm not sure how you want to use my juices. But, like, you know, whatever you find it useful for. I mean, squirrels are my favorite animal. Also, dang, well, I'm happy since I'm finally going to have my hands on PS5 soon. Oh, cool! Congratulations. Those are hard to come by. What was the last console that I owned? I'm actually not really sure. Like, I've played on consoles, I just don't know what the last, like generation of console, I guess, or whatever, I actively had and remembered using. I didn't have to sell my soul to the scalpers. That's good. Tilt juice, now with extra soul. We have Krayos, my campaign manager, advertising my tilt juice. I wonder if tilt juice would be like a good emote. Ooh. It's just like a bottle with like a label that says tilt on it. So yeah, I don't know. I was so tilted from the last hunt that I felt the need to hunt a Toby Kadachi. I will set up offices in manufacturing in the pot. Big thanks. What are you excited to play on the PS5, Rance? Anything in particular? I know that if I had a Switch, I would probably be playing like a bunch of... Well, I was going to say a bunch of Nintendo games, but that kind of makes sense. No, there's like... I never got to play Breath of the Wild. I really like that. Yeah, I've always liked the Legend of Zelda games. New Ratchet and Clank? True, yo! What's the last Ratchet and Clank game I played? God, it's been a while. Definitely know I liked playing them, though. I got the guns to, like, one of the games. I think it was Deadlocked. You could get the guns to, like, level 99, and they would fire rainbow colors. I think I got, like, all of the guns to level 99. Because that was, like, fun for me. I liked it when they fired rainbow colors. Oh. I should probably heal. This is bad. Playing very, very greedy. Kinda surprised that the Toby's not, like, dead yet. I feel like I've been... Like, outside of the fact that I've been healing a lot, I actually feel like I've been fighting this fight pretty well, so... Kinda surprised it's not dead yet. Favorite is Disco Gun, made enemies dance. Really? I didn't even know that was a gun. I definitely think my favorite, like, gun, or... Like, I say favorite because it's the one that I remember using, was just, like, kind of the generic shotgun. I think that was, like, my favorite gun. Since when did the Toby get a projectile? Oh! This creature is so cool. Love how it moves. Yeah, this is the Tobi Kadachi, if you want to look at it. I guess it's on screen. On the left there. It's actually like a basic monster from World. But they put it a little higher up this time. Its AI seems to be a little bit more snappy. Would make an excellent horror movie monster. I do not like horror movies at all. Heavily dislike horror movies. Like, by a lot. I'm gonna go back and, like, get some health. Because I don't want to cart and then be more tilted. I think the reason I do not like horror movies is because there's never been such a disconnect between, like, I don't know. There's a couple things. It's like, I hate it when people are, like, too stupid for their own good, and then bad things happen to them. First of all, and then, like, the second thing, which kind of ties into that, is that, like, I don't like it when bad things happen to people. Like, I just don't want bad things to happen to people, in general. I don't like many, especially when they rely on jump scares, but movies like Aliens are fun. It's fair. Too pure? I mean, like, I don't even know if that comes from a place of, like, purity, right? Like, I think the reason why I don't like seeing bad things happen to people is because, like, I'm fully aware of the, like, the bad things that do happen to people and the bad things that, like, for example, if I was, like, a non-functioning member of society, like, I am aware of what, like, bad things, like, I'm capable of. Right? Like, for lack of a better term, you know, like, all the bad thoughts that are in your head that you don't really listen to. Right? So, rather than it being, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is, like, considered some type of thing. But it's like, I don't know. I generally try to treat people well. And would prefer if the world moved towards treating people well. So, watching, like, acts of, like, very, very blatant, like, unfairness, like, just doesn't make me feel good. It just kind of makes me sad. Alright, Rathian. Let me get on you. I know, so, it's probably because, like, I'm in a tired and, like, tilted mindset, but, like, obviously every time I voice an opinion, like, if there's something you like about a thing that, like, I'm talking about, like, look, man, there's a reason why horror movies exist. There's also, like, I think there's a reason why, like, you know, there's, like, there's a lot of good things about horror. And I think the other things as well are, like, for the same reason that I dislike horror, it's actually the reason why horror is, like, really important and also good. You know what I mean? So, like, does that make sense? I really like the stories with warped, disturbed minds. It's always interesting to see how their minds work. Yeah. So, like, you know, for the same reasons that I dislike it, I guess it's kind of like I have like some sort of understanding of it, and then I just like kind of go, okay, I don't want to consume more of this. But they are like really, I don't even want to say like importance, but you mentioned like you don't like games where they rely on like not games, but like horror media that relies on jump scares, right? And I definitely think the more powerful like forms of horror are those ones that are like very eerie and like, you know, like I get those, right? So for the same reason why I dislike them, I actually think that is why they are like an important piece of media. You're taking off, Kraus? That is a focus on homework. I need to figure out how far behind I am. Okay, have a good one, Kraus. Take care. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's important to mention because like, because I have like a tendency to do the thing where like I just get mad at a thing and then it's like, oh, why'd you have to make me feel bad about that thing? And it's like, I don't know. I think it's a pretty hard sell when I say like, for the reason I think that this artistic media is important is the exact reason I dislike it. It's kind of like, it's a pretty hard pill to swallow, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. Everyone has their own perspective. It's like how I can't stand the news since it depresses me. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. It's like for as many times as there's like, as many times as there's like an opinion that like makes a lot of sense to you, there's going to be someone who like doesn't feel that way. Which again, I think is fine. But also like, it's a lot easier in a streaming setting to have an echo chamber. So like, if I say something that's explicitly not echo chambery to you, the person who's watching, I would prefer that like those people don't feel ashamed about the thing they like, because I think that's an even worse feeling to propagate. You know what I mean? It's kind of like makes people feel bad. I don't know. I don't like that. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. This was supposed to be a short stream. I was supposed to start at 3, end at 5, and I was supposed to be out of here so I could start working on other things. But like, that Rampage quest tilted me so hard. Like, I actually can't believe it. I can't believe how tilted I made me. But we made it to the end. I also, like, I expected to just be farming for 2 hours, because that's kind of what happened last night. That I farmed Nargacuga for 2 hours, and then just kind of, like, didn't get the thing I was looking for. So, we actually made, like, a surprisingly large amount of progress this stream. So that's cool. I think you do a pretty good job not stepping on anyone's toes. Yeah, I mean, like, that's fair. So you're good, my dude. Yeah, it's... I guess that's, like, a weird thing for me to try and, like, talk about, right? Because, like, I think it's important to, quote-unquote, step on other people's toes. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's important for people to be able to, like, have those discussions, but not in a manner that, like... Not in a manner that's, like, very black and white, and goes, like, so, I could have said the exact same point, except been, like, horror movies are bad, delete them. And it's like, I don't think they should be deleted, I just don't watch them. I think the people who find extreme value in them should have access to it, actually. And also, yeah. Like, exactly, for the same reasons that you were talking about. It's like, I think it's really interesting when you look at, like, a very disturbed mind and, like, find out, like, what that's about. It's like, yeah, don't worry, dude. Like, I know what a disturbed mind looks like. I don't want to deal with it. I'm good, dude. But for other people, that's not the case. So, yeah. I'm glad you think I'm doing a good job, because that's something that's important to me. I think some people would be like, man, VTubers suck, delete all of them. I hate all VTubers forever. It's like, man, do you really think we don't have any value? Do you think we have 0 value? Is that like... that what you think? Man, come on. Yeah, always value others' opinions as long as you state your own opinion nicely. You go, okay. Cool. Awesome. So, if you're here for gameplay, I'm going to be stopping the game. We're going to be stopping playing the video game, and we're going to be going to the battle map, or I should say strategy meeting, so we can update it, and then we'll call it. So let's save, quit, get out of here. Put this off to the side. Do you have any new friends in chat who would like to say hi? Because I can make a token for you. If not, that is okay. Appreciate you hanging out. Let's turn on the music. Okay. So, today we had Rants as well, Kraos, and Poi at the start. Probably took off because these streams are late for them. Poi as well, Rants. And where's Kraos? There. By the way, if there's ever any particular place you want me to put you, you can, like, go ahead and say so. Because I just kind of, like, move people around because I think it's fun. So, today was Monhun. We completed that. Tomorrow will be Dungeon Fighter. Probably just gonna do weeklies. But made it literally at the very end of the yeah, I mean, that's fine. Doesn't matter. You showed up. Attendance is taken once a week. Once per week. Let's put a stamp on our Rathian. Let me near the fountain water. There you go. Alright. Sorry. Oh god. Alright. So, buy the car. Rance wants to be by the car. You know what Rance likes more than this Lamborghini? Knowledge. Okay. That's gonna be it for today. I'll say thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for not unsubscribing when I was molding. Big appreciate that. Big ups. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. It's better. It feels good to have people chatting. Stuff. Things. I'm gonna go. Before I say more dumb shit. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.